for introduction. I'm glad to see Stacy. Hi, Stacy. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, sorry, it took me a second to join, but I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Well, hello everyone. Thanks for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on which part of the world you are in. And welcome to today's webinar on how to replicate your Amazon success on Walmart. Well, today's webinar is extra special because we have managed to bring together a very exclusive team of experts as a panelist just for you. I have Laith. I see Laith here. Laith, can you hear me? All right. While Laith come back, I will just move on to our very special expert here, Stacy. Stacy from Walmart. And Stacy is an ex-Amazon and now director at Walmart. So she definitely brings that perspective that how you bring that Amazon success on Walmart. And she has seen it all, and her knowledge and experience will be immense help to our seller community. Stacy, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your experience?
Sure, for sure. So my name is Stacy Sisson. I'm a category director specifically in the school and office at Walmart currently. Prior to this, though, I worked at Amazon on the marketplace side of things as well. And I was at Amazon when the Amazon marketplace was taking off. So what I'm doing right now and why I have been brought to Walmart and am really enjoying my role at Walmart is because the Walmart marketplace is in the infancy that Amazon once was, and it's really starting to take off and really drive a lot of sales right now. So that's the exciting part about being on the Walmart team. And that's the exciting part for any new sellers who are coming to the Walmart marketplace platform, is that you're going to be able to get in on the ground level. And we all know the kind of success that Walmart has seen, or excuse me, Amazon has seen when they started in that infancy stage. And so now you're able to kind of do that at Walmart. And yes, there's growing pains. Yes, it's not as easy as the Amazon, because the Amazon's kind of well-versed and ironed out at this point. But starting now with Walmart, Marketplace is starting, is a really big spot to be in, which is why I'm excited about my role, in Marketplace in general. So.
Absolutely. And as you said, Stacy, this is in infancy, but this is the absolute right time for any sellers to get started, because what's happening on Amazon today is too much competition out there, very difficult to get yourself heard. And this is absolutely right time. So thank you so much, Stacy. And I will move on to Sulabh here. We are still waiting for Laith to come back. So Sulabh, you have been with Optimize for a long time, and as a VP of Customer Success, there's no one better than you who can tell us, how to be successful on Walmart. Tell us a little bit about yourself and that and your role there.
Hey, hi Deepak, thank you, and hello everyone. Good morning, good evening. So first of all, it's great to be a part of this webinar today, and I'm very excited, especially to speak on behalf of hundreds of marketplace sellers who are in different categories and who are all working towards replicating their success or replicating their sales from one marketplace like Amazon to another channel like Walmart, right? So Deepak, past 10 years, as you mentioned, we at Optimize and Easydia have optimized more than 1 million listings on Walmart.com, worked with different category managers, worked with numerous brands and resellers on Walmart and help them in growing their sales on that marketplace. And while doing so, we got an opportunity to work very closely with these brands and sellers, understand their priorities, and resolving their everyday challenges with Walmart. So I think those are some insights which I'm looking forward to share and speak about during this webinar today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This will be exciting. Unfortunately, we still do not have Laith. He should be coming back. But just so you guys know, Laith is actually head of e-commerce at Cassida Corporation. And Laith is a very successful seller on Amazon and Walmart. And once Laith comes back, we will love to introduce him and then get you guys know more about Lathe. So let's move on. If I can move on. Okay, here is a quick agenda. This session is going to be extremely interactive with our panelists. We will learn from our expert experience and how on how we can grow on Walmart beyond Amazon, right? Well, we all know that e-commerce is exploding, right? And just to share some interesting, stats, we have already crossed $1 trillion on e-commerce spending in US alone. And when it comes to growth, and that marketplaces are taking the lion's share. And here in US, e-commerce marketplaces like Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Target, Etsy, Shopify, and many others are growing rapidly. However, from a seller's journey perspective, if you see that they end up focusing on only one marketplace first, and in the process to be successful, they never get time to strategize on the business continuity and explore other growth opportunity outside single marketplace. And I'm sure you would have heard many stories that, got successful on Amazon, one fine day something happened and then lights off. So for many of you, Amazon could have been that one marketplace. However, that is changing. And now sellers are looking into more and more marketplaces. And Walmart is definitely the second marketplace to increase their growth and to maintain the business continuity. So with that, as Stacy, we were talking about some of these numbers, very impressive. When I started with Walmart in 2012, you had less than 1 million SKUs. And I was like, oh my God, 170 now. So is this the growth? Can you tell us a little bit about these numbers and so that we can learn that why Walmart is really a next big marketplace where we should spend our time?
Yeah, so much like Amazon, when Amazon started, they started out as a retailer and then leaned into their marketplace. Over both the retail side and the marketplace side, it tends to be more profitable for the seller and for the company as well, because Walmart's not holding the inventory. We don't have infinite amount of space to hold inventory, and we can't. But one thing that marketplace is doing, and these numbers speak to that, is using the marketplace as a testing ground for what goes in stores. So this is a lot different than what we see at Amazon. Typically, Amazon says, hey, you can't have a 3P relationship and a 1P relationship. At Walmart, we're doing things differently. We're looking to combine those 1P, which would be like what the store buys and puts in store, and the third party as well. So we're using it as a testing ground to see what works for our stores, and like an auditioning ground. So with these numbers, we're seeing this exponential growth because we're really leaning into that omni-channel approach. And that's why Walmart is going to be successful. And, we're number 2 in the market right now to Amazon, but we will be number 1 just based on the fact that we have a different strategy than Amazon does. So it's a great time to get into the marketplace because there's less competition out there. There's more ability to get your products in front of the actual buyers as well, because everybody wants to play in that realm. But with that being said, we really push for that omni-channel approach, and this is why we're growing. And so I didn't speak like directly to the numbers, but this is why we're seeing that exponential growth that we do.
Absolutely. And then Stacy, we see this all the time. We have sellers who actually join 3P marketplace. They got selected in open call. You have this open call every year where sellers are allowed to pitch their product for the Walmart stores. I have seen the successful sellers, those who have proven their success on 3P marketplace, they are more likely to get accepted, and then they can show that how they can help. They can grow in Walmart ecosystem, right? So I think it's very, very important. It's very different from actually Amazon, what Walmart offers. So yeah, I appreciate you sharing this information. Yeah, let's move on a little bit. On I would hold this. I wanted to share a little bit about Cassida's story from Lathe. So I'm going to hold it on until I get the Lathe back. But just so you guys, Cassida is actually build bill counters, billing counting machines, again, bill and coin counting machines, and they have grown very, very fast on Amazon from 1 million to $12 million company, in very little time, like a couple of years. I don't know, Laith should have would tell you more about that. But what I've seen that, they started seeing that Amazon only is not sufficient. They need to grow on the second marketplace. And that's where they started. And then Stacy, I reached out to you when Cassida started. You guys helped us to make them successful. And they are growing 25% month over month. So that's kind of amazing numbers, in just, it's like 4 months and seeing amazing success. So really glad to see that kind of growth on Walmart. So I would hold more question for Laith when Laith comes back, and I'm going to skip some of these slides here. But interestingly, when people start seeing, and especially this is another number which I'm sure that you might have heard before, that when sellers start selling more than one marketplace, we have seen their revenue boost up more than 190%. So definitely, encourage everybody to have a second thought about not selling just on one marketplace. We advise you to go beyond one marketplace and build multiple channel for your sales. I would just turn the mic to Sulabh. Sulabh, you have been in this industry for a while. You have been helping various sellers, hundreds of sellers on Walmart, on Amazon. Tell us a little bit about like what you have seen, that what's the common observation among these sellers when they come to you?
Sure, Deepak. So yeah, like as Stacy mentioned very right, like first of all, Walmart is growing fast, and we are seeing repeatedly that one common observation that the pain a seller goes through while setting up their business online on their first marketplace, they do not have to go through the similar efforts while they are expanding on, let's say, Walmart, right? So in fact, most of the sellers have find themselves more profitable on Walmart, and they feel secure when they are selling across multiple channels. That, as you mentioned, Deepak, like suddenly when Amazon turns off the light, right? So that fear is gone because now they are selling on more than one marketplace. So, however, having said that, yes, Walmart is growing fast, but some common observations what I have seen when we onboard new sellers on Walmart. So, like number one is the onboarding process on Walmart, and I would like Stacy to add more to that. But the onboarding process on Walmart, the setting up the items on Walmart, I know there are a lot of updates that have been done in the last few months, where Walmart is making the onboarding process a lot more seamless than it used to be before. But still, there are some sellers that do get stuck during their first month of onboarding. The content ownership, the brand registry, the GTIN mismatch issues, these are still some common issues that the seller goes through. So that is one. And then Stacy also mentioned that the Walmart ecosystem is a bit different from that of Amazon. Stacy mentioned that like it's a testing ground for someone like who are the right candidates for in-store selling, right? So if we talk about the Walmart seller platform itself, we cannot ignore that the Walmart Seller Center is an evolving platform, and so many things are changing very rapidly. New features, new tools are being launched every month, and it becomes a little time-taking for the sellers to remain on top of all these updates. So, for example, like the Pro Seller Badge, the Repricer tool, there are programs like the Commission Adjustment Program or recently launched Review Accelerator Program. Then there are flash page campaigns. All these are amazing tools that Walmart is constantly adding up for their sellers. But new sellers take time in adapting to this entire Walmart ecosystem. And some of them, I would say that they just remain ignorant about these new tools for many months. So that is one. And lastly, like,
yes. So you're saying, Sulabh, that, while these sellers while the setting up on the Walmart is getting easier as Walmart is rolling out the new features, these net new features coming every month, every quarter, having the knowledge of those features and be able to leverage. You see that, they don't know about those.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why we had this webinar. We are going to share some of these features in today's webinar.
Definitely. And that is the need of the hour. Like, and Walmart, as I said, like, is a very fast evolving platform. And interestingly, like what is mentioned here is point number 3, like the leveraging Amazon's success to grow on Walmart. So we know that sellers, most of these sellers who come on Walmart are already, many of them are already doing good on Amazon, right? When we work with them. So instead of reinventing the wheel, like we prefer to get them started with their proven products. That means prioritizing their top seller items, then matching the offer with Amazon, repurposing the content what they have already built on Amazon, the videos, rich media, migrating their customer reviews from one channel to another. All these are very helpful, and so that it does not look like it's a whole new start for a seller, right, who has been into online business for all these years. So that is something where we have seen that if the seller do not do it right, they take time in becoming successful on Walmart. So yeah, that's what I would like to say.
Yeah, thank you, Sulabh. I appreciate that. And I think the most important thing is they want to grow, right? They want to grow on Walmart. That's what we have seen. Stacey, would you like to add anything to it? Specifically Walmart, marketplace onboarding process. I have seen that it used to be cumbersome. Last time I signed up and I just got inside. Still there are some. So tell us a little bit about this onboarding process. What you're observing.
Yeah, I mean, the feedback from sellers is what you mentioned. It can be cumbersome. We are, daily working on making it easier. It is for us, it's a platform that hasn't been up for that long, in totality of really focusing on it and driving it. In the last year or two, Walmart has really leaned in to the tech side, to all the features that we need to push the marketplace forward. And we're going to continue that, like pedal to the metal, like the time is now. Before it had been a kind of a slow start. So things are changing. We look at the Walmart marketplace, which is almost silly to say, but like as a startup, just because everything is changing and evolving so quickly. But it's silly to say that because we're Walmart at the same time. So we have the resources behind us to push it forward, but we are still operating in that, hey, things change daily and mindset, because we have to. And we're listening to the customers, the sellers, and the feedback, and trying to make the onboarding process easier. But with that being said, I do understand, coming from, a very successful Amazon seller background. Hey, we already have this business. We understand how it works. We can do it. And then you are on a totally new platform, with totally new tools, and how do you replicate that? And I think that for a lot of Walmart sellers, that does get frustrating, because, it's well oiled now, what Amazon has created, but Walmart's not there yet. So, trying to work together to make it easier. And like I said, every day, it gets easier, but things are constantly changing. Yeah. So, we have teams in place to help that we want to work with. And, we want to work with companies such as Optawise to help onboard those sellers and get them through the pipeline and get them up and going. So
absolutely. And I can tell you, Stacey, and we hear this all the time from sellers, that how helpful Walmart support team is. So definitely, convey that to your support team. I have heard that, seller calling WFS helpline, and then they really help. They really help. And so I can validate that what's happening in the Walmart from the support perspective is really, really impressive. People get frustrated many times on other marketplaces, but Walmart is really taking it seriously to help the sellers. So definitely, I really appreciate it, and thanks a lot for that. Let's get a little bit more inside. As once the seller gets onboarded, the number one goal is I want to start selling as soon as possible, right? And I know that there are so many tools out there, and Sulabh, you spoke about every quarter, every month we see that new tools are coming, and seller would want to know. And this question is pretty much for both Sulabh and Stacey, so feel free to jump in here. But can you tell our sellers a little bit about that? What are the key tools you see if somebody wants to really get started on Walmart marketplace, and focusing on sales? How they can generate the sales really, really, really quickly in very little time? Sulabh, I will start with you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So certainly, like as shown in the slide, like Walmart has a lot of wonderful tools. The listing quality dashboard itself is a very sophisticated tool. It lets you know that what are the listing quality issues, how you should match the offer, right? And then I would say what we have seen repeatedly, like apart from maintaining a very good listing quality, Walmart Connect and WFS really makes are the key differentiator. Once you feel like your listings are ad ready, that means you have a pro listing, that means your listing quality scores are great. According to Walmart, based on their algorithms, the sellers who do not delay in starting from running ads or promotions, I think they start seeing the success soon. Then Walmart fulfillment services, like which really we have found that when we compare it with FBA, it is at least 35 to 40% more economic, and like it takes away all the shipping and delivering on time and returns and cancellations. All that burden is now has gone. And like Walmart covering a lot of zip codes across the nation, I think that makes it even more easier. And maybe Stacey, you would like to add more, but I personally feel that listing quality dashboard, the Walmart Connect and WFS are the big ones.
No, you're totally right. So, I mean, it's the same levers that you pull on any marketplaces. The difference is with Walmart right now is that the marketplace is less saturated. So there's more opportunity on Walmart than there is on other marketplaces, just because they are so saturated. So because we're, again, in that new startup sort of mentality phase, there's not as many competing offers. You know, when you go and you spend money against Walmart Connect, you're not competing against like this vast array of sellers out there, just because, again, we're not as saturated. And so you're on like the ground floor here. So if you're pulling these levers like WFS, Walmart Fulfillment Services, Walmart Connect, you have good quality listings and the price is right, you're going to get seen. Like, these are just like easy tools. On other marketplaces, you know, you can throw a lot of money at these services and maybe still be buried, you know, on page 4 or 5. But right now, again, we're just not saturated. We're working on doing that, but you know, the sooner you can get in and be utilizing the services, the better off you will be.
Absolutely. And I just saw that Laith joined. Laith, you
Hello, how's it going? Sorry about that.
Hey,
Just had an
hello.
internet issue, and
No problem.
it's raining hard here, so the internet had went down for a bit.
Okay, no problem. I'm glad that you were able to make it. So Laith, you know, we had actually we had already started, and we were just talking about what are the different tools our sellers can use to grow on Walmart, and why Walmart is becoming relatively much easier than Amazon. So at the right time you join and you have seen the experience. Why don't you and by the way, I'll take a little bit of backtrack here. If you can introduce yourself quickly, and then tell your experience of how you started with Amazon, and then why you joined Walmart. That will be helpful. And then we'll come back on your experience so far on Walmart.
Great, thank you. So, hi, my name is Laith Hanthel. I'm head of e-commerce at Cassida. Been selling on Amazon for about 12 to 13 years, and started with Walmart for the first time in about 2 months. I think we started in December. And as the bag said, since December, we've been seeing 25 to 30% growth month over month. The reason why we're looking for different channels, we're going into a multi-channel strategy instead of just focusing on Amazon, which it's been great. But any seller on Amazon for the last 3 years can tell you that it's just been very competitive to get an edge on Amazon. It's so big. There's so much competition. Ad money is not going as much as they used to. Every keyword is just double, tripled in the last 2 years in cost. So it's making it really hard to get ahead. And Amazon is fighting over the corruption and the fake reviews and competition, but it's still too big to stop. So Walmart, we decided to look at Walmart, and I was in Walmart Connect in Vegas, and I met Optimize, and then it's been great. I didn't think it's possible to replicate the success on Amazon into Walmart in that way, in that time, but it's been great. Walmart platform is not as simple, and I know Stacy can speak to that. It's not as simple as if you're used to Amazon, but it's getting there. Some of the challenges is the way that to switch product from seller to WFS been a nightmare, and actually it still is. It's so hard to get product into WFS. There's a disconnect there. Hopefully that can get better, but it's been a great experience with Walmart, and the success so far been great for a short time, and it's only been less than 3 months right now on the platform. So we'll find out at the end of the year, but it's been a great start.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we just, before you joined, we just spoke about the initial hiccups that happens and how Walmart is dealing and getting better and better at that. So definitely those hiccups, and I'm seeing that now that your as I just saw the dashboard, your items are in WFS, and I started seeing that the graph is moving towards upward, right? So, and
Yeah.
I think you mentioned Lath to me that the WFS shipping is much better, right? There's some numbers you shared with me that it's much cheaper and more profitable for you. Can you share some light on that?
The fulfillment rate with WFS seems to be a lot cheaper than Amazon, and we're starting our own e-commerce website, and we're trying to see if maybe having Walmart to also fulfill from a third party from our website. It's not an option yet directly through Walmart. Maybe that's in the future, but the cost of fulfillment seems to be a lot better than Amazon. On the 2 months we've been doing WFS seems to be a lot better, and for any seller that wants to go to Walmart, having your product at Walmart fulfillment center is a must. We've seen a huge improvement from seller fulfilled to Walmart fulfilled. It just a 4-digit improvement. It's just crazy if you fulfill yourself or have Amazon fulfill it. So definitely it's helping a lot. And then the cost for Walmart to ship from our warehouse to Walmart warehouse been a lot cheaper than what Amazon been charging us with using their vendors. So there's a lot of cheap costs there too. There's a lot of saving. And the storage cost at Walmart monthly is a little bit lower than what Amazon. But the rest seems to be on par in terms of the fees. The selling fees seems to be on par with Amazon. But like I said, the ads money goes a long way on Walmart than it did on Amazon, a lot more. Not a lot of competition. And getting into Walmart today is like getting into Amazon 6, 7, 8 years ago. You can establish yourself, establish your brand, get your listing, get your review in, and then on your way up, because Walmart is the future. It's going. They're spending a lot of money on their e-commerce. I was in their conference yesterday that Walmart hosted, and there's a big change that's going on to Walmart.com and to analytics for brand analytics and more data. They're going to be sharing more data with the sellers. So this is great.
Yeah, thank you, Lath. Thanks for sharing. Stacy, any comment on that?
Yeah, I mean, I would just echo that. The freight, the reason why the freight is better, one, Amazon raised their prices, but also two, Walmart is the number one freight company in the United States. And so we have those pricing, and that's the pricing that we pass on to the customer, to the seller, and the customer as well. So, we are really proud of that fact that we have that ability to do. So whether you're shipping your products into WFS or WFS is shipping your products out to your customer, we are making sure that we're passing on the savings that Walmart gets. Also, we do have a multi-channel fulfillment strategy that's coming up. So you will be able to fulfill for your own website or even for Amazon, utilizing Walmart's freight services. So, and then we also have bigger programs, like we have LTL programs, we have truckload programs as well. So we have every level that you can have in terms of, shipping. And WFS works much like Amazon Prime does. You get that W Plus badge, which gives you that 2-day shipping, which is going to, boost your listing as well. So that's all part of WFS. In the Walmart Connect sphere, like said, there's just not much competition. So you're going to get more bang for your buck. And, we're actively pushing outside of our site, advertising to other platforms as well to bring people to Walmart. So it's a very big initiative. And it is, Walmart right now, is like Amazon when it started a long time ago. It was hard. It was, it was non-intuitive at some times. It was constantly changing. But, the people who got in Amazon at that point, they were able to kind of organically grow as a platform grew. So, we are actively, we are aware that sometimes it's difficult, and we're trying to make it easier. But now is the time to be at Walmart so you can grow as the platform grows, and we're not slowing down on pushing it. And we plan to overtake. I mean, Amazon's our number one competitor at this point, and when we're going to go after them as hard as we can. So
absolutely, thank you so much, Stacy. I'll move on. So the next thing is Sulabh, and my question to you is, and Stacy, as you mentioned that people have been selling on Amazon, and now even this is the right time to get on Walmart, but still, I don't want to spend all the time what it took me to grow on Amazon and starting again on Walmart. So Sulabh, you still there? Just want to make sure.
Yes.
Sulabh, I want to learn from you that, how do you do that? What is that? When you say that replicating Amazon's success on Walmart, what does it mean and how do you really do that?
Yep, certainly. But I think this is very important. And as you mentioned, if we always start, and we have tested this with multiple successful sellers on Amazon, when we onboard them on Walmart, so for any seller, new seller account, we always begin with identifying their best-selling products. So that means the products that are already proven on other marketplaces like Amazon or eBay or Target. And that means the products which are already doing good on their own Shopify stores, right? So we start with optimizing such listings first, because we know that these product sellers are already converting on them and shoppers are liking these products. So we start with optimizing those listings first, and then match their price with other marketplace. So make sure that Walmart sticks to its promise of best in web pricing, right? We also make sure that the order fulfillment is fast and free. So a 2-day or a 3-day shipping on Walmart is considered as a fast shipping. And if you provide that kind of shipping free of cost, so Walmart recognizes those listings which have 2 or 3-day fast and free shipping, and such listings get more visibility. Similarly, once you get all your best-selling products on Walmart and keep on adding them, another thing what we have observed that sellers have a lot of good content on Amazon, which is available, but they do not leverage that on Walmart. When I say content, not just the textual content, but your videos, your 360-degree spin images, your enhanced brand content, all the sort of media that you have on other channels, we help the sellers to bring that very efficiently on the Walmart without spending the same amount of time what they have done last time, right? So that is one. And another very important thing is because you are already doing good on Amazon, that what are your top keywords. The keyword harvesting is a continuous process, because new keywords and search terms keep on emerging all the time. Walmart itself suggests a good amount of keywords, but if the sellers are running ads on Amazon, what we do is we try to pull their best performing keywords from Amazon campaigns and then track them on Walmart search pages to see that how much visibility their products have for the same keywords, but on Walmart. And the keywords where we see a good potential, low or medium competition on Walmart, such keywords that we add to the Walmart ad campaigns. So this immediately helps you in bringing more traffic and give a good boost in the sales very quickly, because these are proven products, proven keywords on some other marketplace. And one more thing, lastly, I would like to add about the trends. Because knowing which product and keywords perform best in which season, because it's not like first time you are doing this on any channel, right? So across the category, how the trend is, it really helps in taking the right decision on time. For example, if the sales or conversion on blankets or costumes is declining on one marketplace, we can save the ad spend on other marketplaces as well, right? So before it starts impacting your conversion and sales, and vice versa for the inclining trend as well. So learnings from one marketplaces, we constantly try using the platform like Optimize to leverage that learning and remain ahead of time on other channels.
So, this is sort of interesting. You mentioned about Optimize that,
Yeah.
Optimize connect both the channels and then help you to
Correct.
create those. Do you have any kind of gauge that how much time you think that our sellers could be saving if they were to do this all manually?
Oh, I can tell to that how much you guys
Go ahead,
save.
Lynn.
So we don't have a big store to say, at least we don't have a lot of SKUs, right? I think on Amazon ASIN combined between 1P and 3P, we had about 40. And it took about less than a day for all these content to copy over our keywords, our titles, A+ page, images. Videos, we didn't have to import anything. That is years. Some of our listings are 9 years old on Amazon, right? 9, 10 years old. And all that, we don't have those content, those images, everything copied over. Our A+ page took a few minutes to sync. It is a lot faster than just doing that. The Walmart template, actually, it's not a user-friendly at all. If you look at the Excel sheet, it's not a user-friendly. It's complicated. You can do it on the website and then copy and paste, have 2 screens, copy and paste, but that is hours. I'm thinking about per listing, it's about an hour per listing. If you want to do it manually, just copy and paste. And that's not thinking, right? Just copy, paste, copy, paste. You're spending about an hour with the images. With the Optimize, you guys did the whole thing, right? I just give granted access on the seller, on the Seller Central, and it was easy. It's really easy. And when he talked about copying keyword and analyzing the the Amazon ads, you don't have to do that yourself to any sales. It's Optimize just doing that. You guys did that, find out what keywords we should go after, and we have a meeting and we go live. It's just that simple.
Great. Thank you so much, Laith, for sharing that. I will move on to, I think we were talking about, you just mentioned about the A+ enhanced brand content. There are a lot of this jargons so you will hear, rich media, EBC, and and there are some news, Stacy, I hope I'm allowed to say that in mid of March, I heard that the EBC is coming back. Any news on your side?
I mean, I know it's coming back. I'm not in the day-to-day because I'm managing the overall category, but I do know it's on the horizon. When we were kind of revamping the marketplace site, we took it away so we could kind of build out a new interface. So I would say very soon. I don't know the exact date. My apologies.
No problem. I think there are a lot of programs are coming, and we will speak about these some of these programs which is new to 2023, especially for the sellers who just started in 2022. EBS is definitely going to be the new one for them because it was stopped back in 2021. Review Accelerator program, very inviting, and there are some more deep technical topics, and though we have limited time, but we would like to touch some of these new things. Many of our sellers has requested they want to learn about that. So tell me, there's something which is going on EBC. I know that you have been following this very, very closely, and tell us what we can do now when EBC in A/B testing phase. We know that it shows up sometime, it doesn't show up other time. So, and Walmart has mentioned that they are doing A/B testing. Tell us a little bit about what is EBC correlated with A+ content, and tell how easy to do it and what our sellers can do now.
Sure, Deepak. Certainly, as you said, like it's always it's in the A/B testing mode. But what we are helping our sellers with is getting ready for the day when Walmart launches the A+ content or enhanced brand content across all their listing pages. So we have already, our sellers are using these tools which Optimize has developed, where just on a press of a button, like all their Amazon A+ content can be migrated to Walmart. So interestingly, Walmart is already accepting the A+ content, but they are not showing it live on the pages, but their servers are receiving the content. So and A+ content is like, just for the sellers who are new to these terms, like it is the enhanced brand content apart from the normal textual content what you see on a product page. When you see like 360-degree product views, the videos, PDFs, comparison charts, and what's in the box videos, right? All that content is called the enhanced brand content. Walmart, just like Amazon, used to have the separate section for publishing the EBC content, but right now it is in the testing mode. It's not visible across the pages. But Optimize is helping the sellers to pull all their A+ assets and in the right format, optimizing it for Walmart, making it mobile friendly, and then publishing it on Walmart pages. Interestingly, as I said, Walmart is accepting all this content, keeping it safe in the backend. So once they make the EBC live, our sellers on the day one, or I would say on the hour one, all their listings will be enriched with the enhanced brand content. So that is something which we are just preparing ourselves for whenever that launch happens.
And I would definitely want to announce that, while we are preparing for that, all this preparation is free. You can just join the platform right now, go connect your Walmart and Amazon, and all the content will be brought from Amazon. All the EBC content will be brought from Amazon pages to Walmart and will be submitted to Walmart for free of cost as of now for you guys. So please take the advantage of that timing, register on optimize.ai, and then get your A+ content. We all know how important A+ on Amazon, and we have seen the equally good results in Walmart in the past when we had that. So yes, I definitely advise everybody to do that. Review Accelerator program. This is long awaited, and I'm really excited about that. Stacy, Sulabh, whosoever wants to take this one.
Yeah, I can speak on that because this was a very we have been hearing this request from sellers repeatedly that does Walmart has something similar to the Amazon Wine program where new sellers who do not have reviews on their products, and review syndication is another program that Walmart has, but it takes a lot of time because syndicating reviews from your Shopify store to Walmart is a time-consuming process. But Walmart very recently, I believe like a few weeks back, they have launched this Review Accelerator program. Many sellers are not aware of this. It is inside your growth opportunities tab. Now Walmart is allowing to sellers to get 5 reviews on their products through this program, where on an average, like Walmart is actually incentivizing the customers to write a true and honest review for a $3 reward on their next purchase. That means if your customers buy your product, Walmart will chase them and Walmart will ask them to post a review. And if they do that, they will get a $3 reward on their next purchase on Walmart. On the other hand, Walmart is charging the sellers $10 service fee per review, which is good. It is there's a maximum limit. Like if you get 5 reviews, your item is automatically out of the program because 5 reviews is the turning point where Walmart says that if you get 5 reviews, you see a 75% increase in the GMV. And that is where most of the seller, majority of their catalog struggles in getting those first 5 customer reviews, positive reviews. And I think, this program is like whatever success we have seen in last few weeks, we have seen that after enrolling the products, within first 5 to 10 purchases, we start seeing reviews start coming.
And I can tell that this is the most economic review program I have ever seen. Essentially, you are spending maximum $50, and you're not sending product for free or anything like many other review incentive program. You just getting the genuine reviews from your customers, those who have bought your product. So
Amazon charges, what is it, $5,000, and you have to give the product away for free. And then that's okay if you're selling a $15, $20 accessory. But if you're selling a machine that's $1,000, $2,000, that could add up quick. But here,
right,
one clear point is you're not sending a product for free. And we signed up to that program as soon as we heard about that program. It's a really great opportunity and a great thing for all sellers, especially new sellers, right? That want to establish. Because going into a new platform and then you don't see success quick, it'll just become in the back burner, right? You'll just jump on to the next channel, to the next. But having that success right in the early stage keeps you focused on that platform. And then I think that's what Walmart is trying to do here, to make sure that get you going right at the beginning when the listing is barely showing up on the search results, so you can build your way up. And it's a great tool to use.
And absolutely, and this is also since they are very genuine, they are real customers, and they're not incentivized like $300 for that. So nobody's going to write like fake review there, right? It's a $3 literally for your next purchase. So and it's working. So thanks to love for for confirming that. And it's so new, and I know that many of you guys don't know much about it, but yeah, if you want to know more about it, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to give you more information. Well, since we have limited time, I would go real quick. And this is also another big one I know has been. And again, I will let Stacy and Sulabh, whosoever wants to pick, this one, variant bidding, on especially those who are using Walmart Connect. They have been, and Laith, I know that you don't have a lot of variants, but for our customers, like those who have variants, like especially on clothing categories, we see this is a long awaited feature. Anybody wants to pick that? Otherwise, I'll have to do that.
Yeah, but no, definitely. I think this is very self-explanatory, but something which, sorry, which was missing on Walmart for a long time, like, and because of which the advertisers are losing their money. Conversion were very less when they compared with other channels, like the variant bidding, whatever items you select. Actually, Walmart was not allowing until a few weeks back to run advertisement on the child SKUs, and especially home category, apparel category, when the sellers have multiple variants on their products. They were not able to target the right variants for specific keywords, which now they have started doing that. And no doubt, like when you search for pink t-shirt if pink t-shirts appear in the advertisement, it will convert more. And we have already seen great improvement in the CTR and conversion since this started. So something new, and but very much recommended for all the advertisers who are running ads on Walmart Connect, that create multiple campaigns across different variants, and just I think this is a no-brainer.
And it's really helpful if you have some shirts that are just holiday season only, right? So you can do clearance and only focus on that. So that gets you better return on ad spend, get your COGS better. Yeah, get your ACOGS better. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So this was a long-awaited feature. So I'm glad. And there are some new techniques I know that Sulabh, you and your team has developed to how to increase SEO by doing the right grouping on the variant. And I know we don't have time for that, but definitely there's something we'll discuss in next webinar or next workshop. So if you guys are interested, definitely, leave. Sanket will give you the link where you can talk to us, and we'll enroll you for the next webinar. How do you increase your SEO or organic sales by grouping variant correctly? All right, we'll get going. The next one is, again, Sulabh, you did speak about already that how we bring that success. But if any of you are interested to see the platform, how it helps really, how it helps you to increase your content quality score, track the revenue, and help you to stay on course as you progress in your Walmart journey, we'll be happy to do so. Anything else you want to add, Sulabh, over here?
No, they were just just want to emphasize on the same fact, the platform like Optimize.ai, as Laith has also mentioned, like it makes it very simple and easy to analyze, optimize, and track the lot of listings that you have across multiple marketplaces. And most importantly, I would like to emphasize that replicating success from one channel to another. So Optimize really gives some great recommendations for the sellers that not only keep them on top of their priorities, but also educates them about what's new on Walmart. For example, like Optimize generates recommendations like add these 10 products to an upcoming campaign, because Walmart is having this beauty event in the middle of March. So these products, please add them into Walmart campaigns. So these kind of recommendations really help. Or another example could be like update the titles of these 20 products with these keywords related to Mother's Day, because it's falling on 14th May, and these keywords usually trend on Walmart during Mother's Day. So these kind of recommendations really keep the sellers ahead, and they make the right decisions on right time. And so that is certainly like the most lovable feature Optimize has, the recommendations, growth recommendations. And along with that, all the usual track of your buy box, WFS inventory, and triggering the right alerts on time that helps you in planning your strategy before actually the season hits. I think those are some powerful tools which every seller must take use of.
Definitely. And I know that you have some cool feature coming, like, Chrome extension. I was really excited to see that. Uh, Please do use it. It's free again. And other things, like I'm really excited about your listing scheduler, identifying and though you don't need to rush that, Mother's Day
Yeah.
is coming, or holidays are coming, and you don't have to go at the last moment to update your content. Just keep it ready. Platform will do it for you. So I'm excited about that. Um, we have already 4 minutes left, and I really want to touch on this last slide, Laith, and I will ask you here that, and you did mention about that how Optimize help you, but tell us a little bit about the success you're seeing on marketplace. I mean, we see that our other customers, on an average, we see that 2x in revenue, before they come on Optimize. And can you tell a little bit more for our listeners that how you think that Optimize has been helpful to you?
At the beginning, when we had an idea to launch into Walmart, we thought it's going to take about two to 3 years before we get going, right? So our first year plan was not very aggressive, just because it's going to build on its ranking. But after the first month, and after about 45 days, when we've been working together, I shared with you that our new plan, and it's really aggressive for this year. We see Walmart being as in 2 years beating Amazon 3P account for us if we continue on that rate, and that is great for a new platform within 2 years. Where on Amazon we've been 7-8 years, but we can see that with the right ad strategy and with the right optimization, you can really dominate the market. It's early, and once you get in there, dominate the marketplace, dominate that category, and it'll build on itself. It's simple like any other platform. Just have a high image, good keywords, good optimization, spend money to make money on the AdWord and on the ads, and it'll work. It'll feed itself. There's a lot of customers on Walmart, that not a lot of brands on there yet, so it's easy to establish your dominance for the category. Absolutely. And you don't have to do it alone, and that's what I like about Optimize is I don't have to learn all these policies with Walmart and the whole thing right away, right? You got an expert. We're expert at making cash money handling products, right? And that's all what we do day in, day out. But we're not good at Walmart. They're hence Optimize that they can do that for us. It's been a great partnership.
Thank you, Laith. And then I want to recognize that, we cannot do this without help of Stacy and the Walmart leadership, who has been giving us immense support from the back end. And we know that, Walmart also have limited hands. 130,000 sellers is not small number to support them. And that's where, we help Walmart to support our sellers, and Walmart help us to support you guys there. So it's great partnership, and I really appreciate. I know that it's only 1 minute left. Sanket, do you have any last minute question or anything to say?
Sure. So first of all, thank you, everyone. It's been amazing, Deepak. I mean, we had about 150, more than 150 people being there for 1 hour, listening very, very religiously and trying to learn. There's a lot of questions. Actually, Stacy, I just figured out that we need to do another webinar on WFS. There's so many questions on WFS, right? And what's coming, what's changing, right? But nonetheless, just to wrap it up, so through this discussion, some of the key takeaways, obviously, multi-channel strategy is much better as you grow your business. And obviously, Walmart is the way to go. There's a lot of initiatives in Walmart that can help you grow. And as a seller, you may be new to Walmart, but you're not new to selling, right? So leverage all the success and failures on platform like Amazon, and use that to grow it on Walmart. And something like Optimize.ai with over 10 plus years of experience on Walmart can really help you, right? And I have shared links how you can do a free sign-ups, you can get free product reports, how you can move your A+ content, right? Set up a meeting with a Walmart expert and things like that, Deepak. So there's a lot of information given. There's a lot of unanswered questions, unfortunately, that I will make sure that we reach out to these sellers and make sure we address them. Anything that you need, you can reach out to this email address, sales@optimize.ai. We are also at Vegas between 13th and 15th of March. We are attending trade show. We are next to Walmart booth. So there is, we truly are partners that way. So if you are around, please visit booth 238, and our experts would more than happy to help you and make right connects for your Walmart growth journey. So that's all from my side, Deepak. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate all the panelists, and more important, all the audience.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
team.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Deepak, are you there?
Yes. I'm going to leave the webinar now.